Next talk will be by Mr. Advait Gupta of Pandav Applications. So welcome, Mr. Advait.
Okay, great. Thanks a lot. I am Advait Gupta, founder and CEO of Pandav Applications Private Limited. First of all, thanks a lot to Dr. Chandan Bose. We have been interacting on and off, and through him, I got to know about this academia industry collaboration that FOSSEE is now thinking about. And also thanks to Professor Janani ma'am. I think we were in contact a couple of years ago, exchanged a few ideas about how open foam proliferation can be done in the country. So rather than talking about CFD and different all the cool work that a lot of people before me have shown. I will focus a little bit on the reality of open form in India right now. Um, Before that, very quick introduction again. I am Advait Gupta. We are based out of Bareilly, Uttar Pradesh. That is my hometown as well. And my expertise lies in theoretical fluid mechanics, high performance computing, scientific software development, and things like that. This is the data that we have over the course of almost last 1 or 1.5 year. Uh, Total CFD applications or open form applications that we received on our careers page is 967. During the HR call, we ask a very simple question: do you know open form or not? And after that, some 369 people moved forward to the CFD test round, where 27 of the people could actually clear the CFD test, very basic CFD test. And then out of that, nine applicants actually took the open form assignment. It's a open book 24-hour open form assignment. Again, very basic questions. Actually, it's one single question that we give, and two people is what we actually ended up hiring. So 967 applicants in the name of CFD application engineer, down to two people that were actually hired. So I'm just trying to share our pain as someone who is out and out working on open form application and source code development and user interface development and many other open source software tools. So it has become a nightmare for us to hire people who have expertise in open source tools. We came up with two solutions for that. The very first one is the International Simulation Olympiad. Since my childhood, I was always fascinated with a lot of Olympiads, maths Olympiad, physics Olympiad, and I'm sure all of us have been part of that in one way or the other. I always wondered why we don't have a simulation Olympiad at a global level. So we have been doing it for the last 2 years. Also, giving out prize money from our own, without any external sponsorships from the company's pocket. But we have been only promoting open form. So the entire set of problems that is given in this international simulation Olympiad, which spans over a period of a month, you're supposed to solve it using open form only. So in the first year, we had winners from Cranfield University and IIT Bhubaneswar. And this year, the winners were from NIT Durgapur and NIT Hamirpur. Uh, while this is our effort for promoting open foam, creating excitement about open foam, but still, out of hundreds of applicants, and it is free to register for this event, by the way. Uh, there are actually a very few number of submissions or solutions to the very basic problems, or let's say intermediate open form problems that we provide. So I hope this will change in the future. And in fact, in our last uh, Olympiad winners announcement. Dr. Chandan Bose was our chief keynote speaker for that, and he shared a lot of good ideas about where and how these things can be further improved. The second initiative, which unfortunately we are not able to continue as much as we want, owing to a lot of, I mean, at the end of the day, we are a business entity, is Pandav Applications Advanced Academic Program. This actually got quite popular within the country, where we used to teach open form from a very industrial problems point of view. I know FOSSEE has been doing a great job, getting students ready, getting started. A lot of students with open form, but because we have access to real industry problems, real complex geometries, and real deliverables. Right. So what I was saying, these are all the different universities and different industries, research labs where we have taught students or professionals open form in the past, either in a more direct capacity where we directly collaborate with the university, or in an indirect capacity where the students from that particular university have approached us as a group and we have taught them open form. So we were running specialized courses on thermal management, aerodynamics, HVAC, and multi-phase flows. Unfortunately, we are not able to do this as much as we wanted because of other engagements, but I hope to see more of that. In terms of the type of physics that we are capturing using OpenFOAM, and we want to see more of this happening in the country, is I can show a lot of stuff, but I'll just give you two videos, and I'm sure this will make you appreciate the type of multi-phase laser dynamics, coupled particle dynamics, coupled CFD solver development work that we have been doing. So this is a laser powder bed fusion simulation, a four-phase system, all phases out of which three phases are changing into each other. There's Fresnel reflections happening. The powder bed is lying on the bottom, melting, solidification. Uh, you name it, pretty much all the equations are in there. And then there's another one on additive manufacturing side. Again, this is quite high fidelity metal deposition using wire DED or wire direct energy deposition process. We have successfully been able to penetrate a few industries with a lot of pain, of course, because many companies, I think one of the companies that was named earlier, HPCL, while they went through a very nice open form training courtesy to IIT Bombay, they never actually went on to adopt open form, and we have been trying that they actually start using open form for their industry projects, but they are very happy sticking to ANSYS, and the legacy of and the decades and decades of legacies is stopping them from even exploring open form in a more serious manner, rather in addition to just learning open form. But there are other companies that have been adopting OpenFOAM. We have been giving them very top grade, projects, solver developments, and they are liking the work. And I hope that same will continue to other companies as well. Uh, a few notes that I've written down on a piece of paper, not included in the presentation, is before moving back to India in 2020, I was in the US for 7 years, and I was the global head of academic programs there. Uh, and one thing that was very very embarrassing or shameful as an Indian, what happened behind the closed doors of the commercial CFD software companies. Uh, they they used to basically think about how to get developing economies addicted to their software. That's exactly the words that were used, and I think to some extent they have been very successful in doing that. And I really hope that would change for our country at least, and And I have a few ideas, a few strategic bullet points, which we can flesh out in more detail down the line. But let's focus on these 5 points for now. We definitely want a decentralized, self-sustainable CFD practices. I mean, CFD cannot be restricted to the top 1% universities of the country. Uh, I mean, we have a couple of universities around Bareilly, fantastic mechanical engineering departments, but they are all doing ANSYS end to end. Again, so that needs to change. Teaching open form at all institute levels. I've already expressed my pain at that point. Students will find it very hard if they do not know a good open source software down the line. I mean, even a small startup like ours is rejecting hundreds of applications because they are not able to showcase the right CFD acumen, simply because they've been clicking buttons on a very easy to use CFD software for a long time. And moving forward, we cannot just rely on application side of CFD. There has to be R&D. There has to be better CFD learning. So less reliance on commercial software, of course. Again, as part of Atmanirbhar Bharat, again, someone in the morning spoke about that. We really need to. I mean, this is a golden opportunity, to basically lead the pack. Otherwise, once again, someone else will do this for us. We'll continue importing the software. A very good initiative by Ministry of Education and IIT Bombay, that they have at a very critical moment, uh, selected open source tools as a right way of educating students across India. And as part as our commitment from Pandav Applications, we are committed to teaching open form with the right support, right resources from esteemed institutions like IIT Bombay and Ministry of Education. And we are sitting in Uttar Pradesh, Bareilly. I cannot promise for the entire country, but with the right amount of support, at least we can take care of a big student population in my state, and be a part of this initiative of building next generation of CFD experts. So that's it from my end. I did not want to show a million projects, and just wanted to put my thoughts in front of you all about what I think is the real state of CFD or open form in the country. So thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Mr. Advait. It was a very insightful presentation and very useful for the students as well. So thanks a lot.